And we did find that mostly senior pets are claiming dogs over 7 years old are 2,476% more likely to suffer from arthritis than younger dogs. And cats over 7 years old are more than 3,724% more likely than younger cats, which, not a whole lot of surprise there that senior pets would be more likely to suffer. But I was just kind of shocked by the sheer largeness of those numbers.
Yeah, it's a big increase, but I think anyone who's north of 35 can back that up, right?
Right.
Arthritis is a wear and tear phenomenon, right?
For
Like it is
sure.
definitely, you can have arthritis as a younger animal if you have a severe joint problem, but usually this is that little thing that over time builds scar tissue, builds little joint mice. Those are little bone spurs basically in your joint. And yeah, it's wear and tear over time. So it doesn't surprise me at all that
Yeah.
the older we get, the more common it is.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess next category of really common things to cause arthritis, talking about things that can cause your joint to not work correctly. I see, even as a neurologist, I see a lot of dogs for CCL, which stands for cranial
Mm.
cruciate ligament ruptures. And this is the ACL of the dog. We just call it the cranial cruciate instead of the anterior cruciate ligament. And dogs versus people, because dogs walk on four legs, so they have a different name for that ligament. Um, and that is a little bit conformational. There's a different way that the bottom bone of the knee and the top bone of the knee, the femur and the tibia come together that puts more stress on that ligament. But I see it more as a consequence of being a little overweight and, doing a sport of some kind. I see this a lot in kind of chubby labs that have gone to the park. um,
Mhm.
and pit bulls, very, very common in them as well.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it is something which one side of your knees go, the other side is actually quite likely to go as well. So some dogs, when they have this problem, actually end up needing two knee surgeries.
Mm.
The good news is the surgeries can be very, very effective. My own pit bull that I had, not this dog, but the last dog, had a TPLO, which is one of the more common surgeries for that. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. So it is definitely something that's fixable, but gosh, you sure hope you have insurance when it happens, because those surgeries can be thousands of dollars.